Hey guys, progress update, week 5 I believe we're on now. Since last week we've made a bit more progress on the ships front. Now I unlocked Cassian's U-Wing this morning, and thanks to it I was able to finish the entirety of the chapter 2 of the fleet battles. I'm short on resources though, so it's not leveled yet, nor is my TIE fighter up to 4 stars, but it was a game changer to the point that I was pretty much locked entirely outside of the top 100 in fleets, and now I'm in there, and with a little bit more grinding I can now start moving towards Biston's U-Wing and the Raven's Claw, and that fleet takes shape in a capacity that I think I could challenge for a lot higher ranks. As regards characters, with hitting level 69, it also opened chapter 6 in the Cantina, which means as of this morning, I could also start farming Kyle. I had 7 starred, or 5th brother. I would move to TIE fighter temporarily. My TIE fighter now is about halfway to 6 stars. Just because I had 7 starred 5th brother before I hit level 69 to move on to Kyle. It'll pay off now that the ship and the character are on the same node. I need both of them ultimately for Executor, so it's not a loss. Other than that, not a huge amount has happened. I believe we have... Oh! Just noticed there. Cass can go to gear level 8. I will take that. His mods really need work. Mods on my arena team is going to be a priority this week. I did what I could with Admiral Radis himself earlier on today, but I kind of sapped all of my money. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get everything right. Between level 68 and 76, Radis doesn't grant Spark of Rebellion to anyone except Jin yet. So Jin is currently quite a bit faster than the rest of the team. I had to mess around with her mods to try and get it so that Radis goes first. It's not quite there. He's on 213 speed, so is she, with Spark of Rebellion. So sometimes Radis goes first, which is perfect, and other times Jin goes first, which is not ideal. So I'm going to try and get some more speed onto Radis to make sure that the turn order is consistent. And then I'm going to move on to properly modding Cass and K2. Since last week I stopped using Biston as part of the arena team, and I started using the Scarf Rebel Pathfinder instead. I find it a lot better. It's a third AoE. The revive comes up quite a bit. It can generally keep you going until hope kicks in, and it's pretty difficult to lose once hope kicks in. So in arena, this team is holding its own quite well at the minute. Inquisitors have fallen behind a little bit, but it's just money. Credits are my biggest enemy right now, or lack of therein. When you're leveling, it's just tough to try and keep the money flowing. Even with the credit heist at the moment, level 69 credit heist is still only paying about 1.2 million when you finish it, which is not a lot. Honestly, your biggest income credits wise every day is just finishing the Galactic War. It's about 700-800k on its own. But yeah, it's just tough to keep up with credits. Everything else is flowing in nicely. I got back into the top 500 in arena. I got into the top 100 in fleet arena. I'm fairly confident that I can stay there in both cases. The mass days on the Radis squad really helps against most of the teams that are sub 85 in arena. I feel like anytime I'm dropping, it's because someone with a full team of 85s with a hyperdrive bundle has probably just come in and smashed me, which is understandable. If I was hyperdrive, I'd probably do the same, but it does suck a little bit scrolling through pages upon pages of stuff looking for an opponent that you have a chance of beating just on levels alone. But I found that team, pretty much anything that's within 2-3 levels of me, I can beat almost no matter what it is. Occasionally, Geonosians will just get lucky with the assists and they're well modded, I suppose, and they'll just smash me. But most of the time, I can beat them all. That's about it for today. Sorry for rambling on. If you're enjoying the series, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Thanks for listening.